come in that I really need to take. So I do apologize for that. Okay, let's get back to this. Managing your life right now while you are robotically affirming is something that a lot of people are not explaining. Because a lot of people tend to think that people are coming to these videos to watch them from the standpoint of my life is okay right now, and I just want to change a little bit of things. And I have no doubt there are quite a few people that are in that position, right? Pardon me, this is driving me crazy. Like, what the heck? Just doing what it wants to do. But that's not the position that a lot of people are coming from. It's 2024 and a lot of people are dealing with a lot. Now, when I say that, I mean let's get to a health issue. You have to find a way to steadily deal with your health issue on a regular basis. You're going to have to find a way to allow for your body to heal itself as you are affirming that it's further healed. Even if you are affirming for someone else that process, you have to be able to, because crisis moments can hit when it comes to health while you're affirming for a healing, or for someone to be healed from some issue. um with your robotic affirming. And if you're doing it, it's better if the person's doing it for themselves. But if you're doing it for them, it has to go from you to them. You feel what I'm saying? And they're dealing with their daily life and their head issues. If you're dealing with your daily life and your head issues, your thought processes, and that's what all of this is about. This whole humanity thing is about what we think about every single day. What are we thinking about? How are we programming ourselves? Like I said, I have a mantra called purple flowers, white flowers, honey. Yes, I do. Purple flowers, white flowers. And I will do it when I'm extremely stressed out. Now, I have moved way past that, but I was doing that at least 6 years ago. When I first moved into my house, I was in my kitchen and my child was stressing me out. And I would be in that kitchen like, I am not calling again. I'm not going to go off, blah, blah, blah. I would sit there and chant purple flowers, white flowers. Hello, Brother B, back in Southern California, never raining. Hello. Um, you're going to take and focus your mind on something that brings you joy. 25 people. Well, hello, everyone. You're going to focus your mind on something that brings you joy. Every single day we are dealing with problems. And while we're robotic affirming the law of assumption, the law of attraction, and let's get into all the laws, right? While they all work, we're still dealing with our daily lives. And I'm here to tell you a simple little chant will help you. And then also understanding that you can walk into a conversation and say, this is how this is going to go down. And you continue to say that in your head as you are talking to the person. Well, thank you. Thank you, Harrison. It's important that we all understand that we can make our lives what we want them to be. And it's not about a dream thing. You can live right now in this moment with whatever it is you're going through. A lot of people, I think one of the basic things from the initial movie, The Secret, was talking about I get car parks every day. I get an amazing parking space every day, every single time. Let me tell you something. I live on a street, right, where there is no parking after about 7 o'clock at night. Okay? I don't care what the season is. And what happens is I want to come back home sometimes. I'll be with my man at his place. And I want to come back home and I want him to stay with me. But will there be parking on this arbitrary block of mine? Well, let me tell you. I say in my head, just as we are leaving or something like that, there's going to be a parking space and we're going to be fine. And that's it. And I let that sucker go. We pull onto the block, there is a space every single time. That's day-to-day stuff. And I'm telling you, this is a hard block to get space in. Very hard. People always double parking on my block. You name it, it's always happening. Hello, everyone. Hi, Harry's Comedy Channel. I don't know what a shout out is, but shout out to Harry's Comedy Channel. So my point to you is that bring me some people over here to watch me, Harry's Comedy Channel. My point is that you can live your daily life adjusting things. Right? You have to understand that. And a lot of people, I'm not telling anybody that, a lot of people will literally, and I mean literally, not tell you that when it comes to this entire community of law of attraction, law of assumption, all of it. They're not telling you that because a lot of them think that you're kind of, you're falling out of a castle with everything in it, or a mid to somewhat upper class lifestyle or middle class lifestyle, and you're just trying to change it and get up a little bit better. They're not understanding that a lot of people real time are on YouTube looking so that they can feed their family. They're not understanding that a lot of people are on YouTube real time putting up videos, or I won't say necessarily putting up videos, but they're listening to these videos, liking them, favoriting them, coming back to them to hear them over and over again because they need real consistent help. And all right, it's still moving. Okay, a lot of people in the metaphysical communities, I will say, are addressing people from a standpoint where their fridges are full, where their lights are on, their cables on, their cell phones are on. They're not addressing people who have to make payment arrangements. And I'm gonna tell you something. I was in a class with a millionaire who you look down, they look down on people who have to go through stuff like that, but I'm here to tell you that's the reality of life at some times for some people, and eventually you're completely done with that part of it because you've decided you're going to be done with that. But let's just add to it. People are coming because they need real solutions for real problems. This is again going to go under my crisis management series because you're in crisis when you don't have the finances to do the things that you need to do. Changing your mind about it in the moment is how you get through the 3D issues. Oh, awesome. It's how you get through the 3-dimensional issues, the things that are looking at you right now. You have to change it. Now, for a person that's manifesting a special person or a specific person, listen, that's a whole different set of Pattersons because I've been the specific person manifested. But it happened the way it was supposed to happen. And I can't really give tips on that. I can calmly tell you, though, that if you're sitting there and you're thinking about them and they have not called you back yet, they have not... None of that. It's about continually affirming in that case, right? And going out and living your life and having good chance and revisioning what you see happening if you bump into them or if you happen to hear something, that type of thing. That is real 3D stuff. You have to be able to be in this moment right now, adjusting what you see happening. You need to be able to adjust as you walking into a store, though, to buy food. You need to be able to adjust as you're pulling up to a gas station to buy gas. Because everything right now is about real human living. It's not just about setting up a dream life for yourself and going after it. It's about, how do I make this phone call that I have to make to the gas company or to the electric company or to the water company or to the trash pickup. And let's say you're a person that is trying to fix some things in your life because you come from an embattled past. You can do it. And the tips and the tools are, get yourself a good mantra. Okay? Mine is purple flowers, white flowers. And currently what I'm affirming for. Right? And gratitude. Gratitude clears the base for you so that you are moving into a better life every single day. Gratitude does that. Meditation then clears your mind. Okay? Gratitude is your first thing that you need to reach for. Because sometimes you can't sit down and meditate for 20 minutes. You're in the middle of a meeting or something like that. So you just need to be writing on your book, I'm grateful for this book, I'm grateful for this pen, I'm grateful for this meeting, while you're listening to people, taking actual notes, and then going back to your gratitude in a meeting. Right? That's what your gratitude is for. Your gratitude is to help you get through stuff. Your gratitude is to make it so that if you're running down, I love to use this, it's an Abraham term. If you're running down the side of a river and you are hitting rocks every single time, so it's a steady run and you get where you're going. Gratitude does that. But you don't have to be grateful for amazing things. You be grateful for a bottle cap, grateful for sequins, grateful for this little mandala thing on my wall, grateful for that gray, what is it? Room darkening curtain that I had back there. Grateful for the air conditioner. Grateful for my dog. Grateful for this picture. Grateful for these fenugreek herbs, right? Bathing in herbs. My point to you is, again, your life is a moving process. Gratitude allows for things to open up for you and give you blessings, or give you something that you're trying to get, or find another way to do something. Gratitude does that for you. Then meditation. Meditation should be something that you do at the top of the day every day, or at some point in the day. I think the top of the day is the best because then it kind of sets the path for the day. After that, you want to be doing your robotic affirmations. But if robotic affirmations are about something in the future and you are dealing with something critical right now, that's where your mantra come in and your gratitude. And then after that, as I told everyone, you want to look to your deities to ask them to help you. It's important to understand that you have to manage the third dimension in the same way that you're managing almost your dream life, without wavering. But you're managing the third dimension going, listen, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful that you're going to help me with whatever it is that you walked in there for. Okay? There are so many instances I can tell you all when it comes to this. Cracker Barrel. I can tell you about a Cracker Barrel instance. You got to change your mind as you're walking into places. You've got to change it, because what you say in your mind is what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. Every single time. You've got to change it every single time. And you have to understand that it's just as important as affirming, if you are affirming for what's happening in front of you versus what you're imbuing your mind with. Right? So that you think like that all the time. But once you begin to understand you've imbued your mind, you can think like that at a moment's notice about anything you're getting ready to do. Right? I'm a master manifester, and I mean that. I'm a manifesting generator in the human design process. So speaking things into existence is something I'm very used to doing. I think it can be catch as catch can, like little haphazard all over the place. But of recent, man, some reason with these robotic affirmations and the gratitude and the meditation, I just think about things. And somebody goes, here, you wanted this? I got this for you. Oh, you wanted to have this experience? You're going to have it. That's in the past, I would say, 2 weeks. Because I've been really clearing my mind. Really clearing my mind. Everybody, I hope this was helpful. This video is going up, and the one that I was doing before that call came in. They're both going up. I got the same outfit on. Enjoy your day. I will be back. If you have questions about how to manage what is going on in your real life right now to make it happen the way you want it to, while you are affirming for your future, affirming for not just your future, the life that you Say is. This your channel. I'll talk to you later. Have